up? What up? What up? So y'all know this is Hip Hop History Month, right? So we're gonna have some fun, y'all. So please share this out. If you're on X, please share this out on X. Hopefully I don't want to be on it for like 10 hours or not even 2 hours. But if you have X, please go to X and retweet it out. Retweet this out on Instagram, on the gram. And y'all can join the feed. All right. So please retweet it out, share it out.
Yeah. Sabir Bey. Truth don't play. Law, history, culture, hip hop. All with it. All with it. Yo, we in the cipher, light sparking through the veil. Truth and motion, let the ancestors inhale. From the Moorish courts to the cosmic scrolls, he decoding lies that been hidden in goals. Sabir Bey, the name ring through the booth. He break down laws and lace you with the proof. From Dr. Woodson's text to the streets we roam, he bringing intellect right back to the throne. Oh, would it be Sabir Bey, building up minds, not breaking the youth. Hey, yo, truth don't sway. Be building up minds, law, history, culture, hip hop every day. Mic check. This ain't no fairy tale spin. He bringing Moorish law right back to your skin. Mind sharp like a blade from Kemet's forge. Blueprint solid. He the truth's own source. Cameras rolling. The wisdom broadcast. Facts hit hard. Never watered a mask. Keep bridging the gap between the block and the scroll. That's intellectual combat. Food for the soul. How would it be? From the matrix to the Moorish way. Let's elevate. How would it? Pure truth, pure flame. This the real update. We ain't talking about no surface knowledge. We talking history, law, sovereignty. The real blueprint that unlocks the chain. Ancient vibes through the mic and translate. Each broadcast opening up the gate. Pan-African mind with that Moorish spark. Guiding lost tribes through the global dark. No cap, this that Griot code in motion. Truth tsunami, pure mind ocean. So tune in, lock in, set your mental straight. It's a Sabir Bey show. Yeah, the vibe too great. Oh, with it be. The show. We building up minds, not breaking the youth. But yo, truth don't worry.
Shout out to everybody that's up with me right now. If you up with me, join the cipher and come talk with me. I'm just coming from the gym. So what's y'all excuse? My body's aching right now. So what's y'all excuse? You said all day and ate. Said that and ate all day today. So I'm gonna open up the lines, y'all. This is Hip Hop History Month, y'all. So we're gonna have some fun. So if y'all have X, please share this out. Please share it out to everyone. And feel free. Let me fix my colors. It look like I'm a pale man on that motherfucker right there. So I'm gonna put the link up here, y'all. So please, if y'all have X, please share this out on X. My brother asked me when I was going to start doing my classes again. I think I'm gonna do them on Sunday. So if you're interested in joining the class, email me. So I think I'm gonna start doing my civics classes again on Sunday. Yeah, let's see how many people we can get over there. I'm only taking like 10 people, so probably less than 10 people. I don't want everybody, but 10 people. So I'll start my civics classes, and they're the bomb. You can ask me every question, but you're gonna have to pay for it. Okay, so that's the link right there. If you want to join the cipher, reach out to me. I'll put my email up here. Again, this is Hip Hop History Month, and I want y'all to share this out on X, Real Sabir Bey on X, Real Sabir Bey on Instagram. And if you want to be one of those cats that's trying to come at me right now and try to challenge me, bring it to the cipher, okay? But I'm not going to argue with you the whole show. You can pay me for my time to go back and forth with you. Let's go.
And they said, nah, we don't need KRS-One up in here. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. Nah, that type of black man, leave him alone. Just let him go ahead and do his thing. But every once in a while, cat want to test. I love it. Because it's not me they fighting. They don't even know. You don't even know the magnitude he's dealing with. These cats, no. So I said, yo, let me just a little piece. He's back. The real hip hop is over here. Stop, because it's not me. They said, nah, we don't need KRS-One up in here. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. Nah, that type of black man, leave him alone. Just let him go ahead and do his thing.
Please leave Sabir Bey alone, okay? Because that nigga, that type of dude right there, please leave Sabir alone.
But every once in a while, cat want to test. I love it. Because it's not me they fighting. They don't even know. You don't even know the magnitude he's dealing with.
Come on, yo, let's go. Share it out. Let's go. I'm going to be all day long.
They just mouthing off and they don't really know. So I said, yo, let me just a little piece. He's back. The real hip hop is over here. Stop while you can.
Real hip hop is over here.
Here's another one.
Come on.
One shot. You don't really want it. You don't really want it. Chill.
Now through the
You
end
don't
of the
really
year.
want it. They don't really want it. Y'all better come on, baby. Hurry up. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to my sister Jaquetta. What up? Oh, standing man. Let's go.
You know your lives, they can't take you. Man, KRS-One on the microphone and ready to break through. So come down, true selector, true master done.
I'm gonna show you how I get down. Ready, brother Stan? Ready?
Turn the volume up.
Big up Shabba on this one. In 1993, Shabba taught me this style. And I'm a style with we done it in a while. I'm an MC with the country flow. But people think that that's the only thing I can talk about. I know my roots aren't culture, but I heard ya. I'm a peace filled, but I heard ya. Stage any night, I heard ya. You in the dark, I'm in the light, I heard ya. See, Chris and MC, so they must call it out. All over the east, west, north, and south. See, I'm Master P, and I do rock the house. And the people in the street know what I'm talking about. I know my roots aren't culture, but I heard ya. He's still the but I heard ya. Any stage, any mic, I heard ya. You in the dark, I'm in the light, I heard ya. Need a mic, let me drop for a while. Let's look past the hype, let me rock for a while. I'm a plain Jane rapper, bang bang rapper. I'm that medicine you need that comes in a plain rapper. Chris is official, no bells, no whistles. Step into the class, man, don't make me dismiss you. I'm not a drug rapper, I'm not a thug rapper, I'm not a hoe rapper, I'm not a show rapper, I'm not a pop rapper, I'm not a rock rapper. I never shot a rapper, I can always spot a rapper. I know a lot of rappers, so we gotta matter. Flatter my data and rappers that don't matter. My data will splatter rappers thinking that they matter. I gather you rabbits, rapper, put a pad is chatter. But never that, I'd rather rap please splatter. What's the matter? You never heard this type of rapper rapping? Time for some action. Christian MC, so they must call it old. All over the east, west, north, and south. See, I'm an MC with the country flow. But people think that that's the only thing I can talk about. I know my rules aren't culture, but I've heard ya. He's still the lover, but I've heard ya. Stage any night, I heard ya. Yo, in the dark, I'm in the light, I heard ya. Heard ya. In the studio, True Master Studio, in a gangster's paradise like Julio. You shake your booty, yo, but I'm more of an MC to pull rappers carved out like Yu-Gi-Oh! You got an unruly flow, now get me. I flat rappers up like Cynthia McKinney, but then I calm down quickly. When Chris in the city, black radio stations get this quickly. Now True Master mix me down right. Today's hip-hop production don't even sound right. It's all sound bite. Sound bites for clown types that ain't found like. This is what hip hop sounds like. Not just true master, but blast master, rocking on that sound right. I'm not the clown type, I'm the boogie down type. The last of the humans that really can't write. They must call me out all over the east, west, north, and south. Cause I'm an MC with the conscious mouth. But people think that that's the only thing I can't talk about. I know my rules, I'm culture, but I'm murder. He's still the lover, but I'm murder. We stage any night, I'll murder. Yo, when they talk, I'm in the light, I'll murder. Yeah.
Oh, my sister, this is how she spent her Friday nights.
No doubt.
You know what's funny? Like, I just came in from the gym, right? And
Right. Okay.
let me tell you something. I didn't even have nothing prepared. I went to Barnes and Nobles, right? And it was funny. I'm going in Barnes and Nobles, and I was like, should I get this book? I was fighting to get this particular book. I just got it because I was like, should I really get this? Because everybody's talking about Salahuddin right about now, right? In the Crusades, right? So I'm in my brain, I'm like, okay, how could because it's weird because I buy books and I come back to give it to people on these feeds. Y'all get it for free every day. But it's funny.
Right.
I don't get too much into it, but I'll go a little deeper, right? If y'all come to my classes, because I'm gonna start my classes back. I'm gonna do my classes, man. This shit is funny, right? Because I could do this off the top of my Philly fitted. But I was in Barnes and Nobles, right? And I thought about something because first I saw this commercial, right? And I'm gonna show you the commercial what I'm talking about. Come on, y'all, let's share it out. Give them bread and circus, and they will never revolt.
That's it.
Right. Give them bread and circus. Now, why am I saying this? Right? Let me tell you why. Let me ask y'all a question. I'm asking, and if y'all please share this out, y'all. I want to know how many of y'all are learning about the Crusades and the Inquisition inside your schools. Are your children learning about the Crusades? Because they really started to talk about it now. I don't know if y'all hear. Did you hear about what's going on in Dearborn and other places? And they keep talking about the Crusades.
Yeah.
You see it?
I seen a little video earlier, man.
I'm worried about the football game, brother, because the football Eagles is the bomb. Nigga, I'm from Philadelphia and I don't even watch Eagles, nigga. I'm from Philly and don't even watch Eagles. Listen, I was so pissed off. I was in Philly one day, and when I went back home, and I couldn't even get a hotel. You know how much the hotels was when I went back to Philadelphia? They was $1,000 a night.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I literally, because people swear I stay with family when I go back to Philly. No, I need to get a spot in Philly, man. For real. That's what I need to do. But I would never be there. But I went home, and I believe they was playing Chicago at one time. And I remember being in this hotel, right? And these motherfuckers was arguing with each other in the lobby. Oh
my God.
It was Chicago. Y'all know
it
was last year. I think it was last year. Whoever they was playing last year. And I'm in this lobby, downtown Center City, Philly. And I'm sitting there in the lobby. I'm not lying. I'm in the lobby, right? and they thought I was going to get involved in the game, right? They really thought I was going to get involved in the game. I'm like, nigga, no, I'm reading the paper, nigga. Like I was reading it was a USA Today, because you go downstairs, you can pick the USA Today up, right? So I'm sitting in the lobby, and these motherfuckers came in from I need y'all to follow me. Think about it. They can really get y'all for the holidays too. I ain't gonna tell you a hotel. It was one of those hotels. It was so dope, right? So I'm in the hotel. I'm in the lobby. I'm gonna tell y'all where I was at. I'm gonna give you the picture. Anybody from Philly know? Okay. I was on 17th Street. Period. Downtown Philadelphia. So the weird part was I'm sitting in the lobby, and I'm listening to it was a brother and a European. They was arguing. I thought these niggas, they was great, go to blows in this motherfucker. I don't know who won last year. I swear it was Chicago, I think. This is how fanatics we are. Seriously, niggas are fanatics. That's why I said give them bread and circus, and they won't revolt. So I'm sitting back and I'm in the lobby and I'm reading the paper, the USA Today. And you know, the brother kept looking at me as if I was going to jump into the conversation. Like, you look like a football dude. No, nigga, I don't watch football. Tell me something about history. This is what tell me something about history. Well, Sabir, it ain't always got to be that serious, nigga. We are in some serious times right now.
We're at war.
Definitely in
Spiritual
some
war.
times.
Physical war.
Listen, we are in crazy. There was a quote I wish I could remember what Stevie Wonder said. He was on KJLH today, and I wish I could remember what he said something about color and something else. And this is the time for something. Get inside with your spiritual self or something. He said, and I said, "Damn, that's dope." And then my brother called me. I said, "Damn, that's what's up." It's like that's what's up. But he says so many things, man, that touches me, man. Like it really touched me. And I thought about it. And I'm like, the time that we are in, bruh, we don't have no time for this bull. They got our people so twisted on sport. It's insane. It's the distractions. If y'all never read the Rex 84, I suggest you read the Rex 84. Please read the Rex 84. I'm telling you, if you don't have it, please get it like yesterday. So
this thing is real.
No, it's real, but they don't see how serious it is, brother. But as I'm sitting there and I'm in the lobby and I'm looking at these niggas grade fighting, they both was drunk. They both was drunk and they going at it. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you too. Fuck you. They going at it with each other like, oh, nigga, y'all got a stake in this motherfucking game. So I'm sitting in the cut and I'm laughing as I'm reading the paper. And I put the paper there. I was like, did these niggas grade go at it? They had the girls in there the whole 9 yards. It was wild. And I thought about it, how crazy people truly are. Seriously.
Yeah. The things we need to be fighting for.
We not. So when I saw this quote, and we don't need to be doing that. We don't need to. Seriously. I saw this quote and I said, give them bread and circus and they will never revolt. Right? So why am I saying this? Then I saw this commercial. Give me 1 second. Let me show you what they were doing in Philadelphia. This is in Philadelphia, and y'all should be embarrassed, bro. And I'm from Philly. Like, look at this. I'm gonna show you what they're not. And I ask y'all, are they teaching your children about the Crusades? Let me help. Yeah. Let me ask y'all, serious. Are they teaching about the Crusades in school? Because these people are saying they got it. It's coming. Are they teaching your children about the Inquisition in school? Because if y'all don't see what
they're not letting our people know is us. Is this?
No, they're not going to tell you it's you. But look at what they put on the news in Philadelphia. I said, you could tell she's asleep. But listen to this. I can't make this up. Listen to this.
You want to know how serious Eagles Dallas week is in Philly? Wait till you see what happened at an elementary school.
Look at the dude in the back.
Here in Philly.
How do you feel about him? I'm gonna beat him up. Okay, go. How do you feel about this guy?
Beat him down. First game we had, go down, get down, let's go down.
Go.
Knock him out the game.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You can tell me this is where we at with this stuff.
Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Exactly.
Look at the belt.
That's sad.
Look at the belt.
I'm loving it. Great. Yes. Yes.
They have children doing this instead of education.
That's sick. That's nasty work.
You want to know how serious?
If you don't see nothing wrong with it, bruh, like I'm gonna be real with you. This is insane humiliation. Yes, the crazy.
Man, that's crazy,
bruh. Like really, this is why you think they got you niggas thinking it's complexion. It's not about the complexion, bruh. They got Negroes. You don't know nothing about. You're not being taught nothing in school. Why they got the? You have to print those things out. You have to print them out, right? And it costs to print those things out. Well, brother, they got a budget at the school. If they got a budget at the school, let's teach some history inside that school.
That's probably some money they got from the dang on sports teams, man. That's all the schools is now.
Family. I just want to get away from it. Like that song by Stevie Wonder, I want to go to Saturn, nigga. With these niggas, these niggas,
Man,
this is done. That's our children. They're not listen.
yeah.
You know that they don't care if your child come to school or not. They're gonna learn. They're gonna get paid regardless. They're gonna get paid whether your children come to school or not. But I'm looking at this right and trying to figure out what the hell. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try to find Piers Morgan's show, but Piers Morgan had somebody on talking about the Crusades too. But let me just let you hear what this guy said. Listen
It's
up.
crazy.
Boy, this is boy. We setting our children up for failure, bro. But listen to this guy right here. Just listen to me. Listen to this. Listen to this. The Crusades is real, right? Let's listen to this.
Islamic dogs back across the ocean. The American Crusade begins today, November 18th. We take back Dearborn, Michigan.
We're about 100 years into the Jewish takeover of America.
Let's go back to what he said.
Islamic dogs back across the ocean. The American Crusade begins today, November 18th. We take back Dearborn, Michigan.
We're about 100 years.
But the wild part is, you would think they're talking about them when the Arabs are you. You're the original Arab. Anybody wants to come on the feed and debunk me? You can feel free to come on the feed and debunk me. If you want to come to the cipher, you can definitely debunk anything I'm saying. I'm sitting back watching this unfold, bro, like real rap, and how they separated the people is they told us yet you had nothing to do with them. Right? You have nothing to do with them, but he just told you November the 18th, the Crusades in America. He said November the 18th. So let me educate some of you cats on this feed, and I feel free if anybody wants to try to debunk me. You ain't got to do no typing. You ain't doing nothing all day long. You can come over here. Your forefather was the Arabs from Yemen who settled here over 5,000 years ago. So what Arabs are they referring to? This is how twisted we are. But the fanatics on beating up a bag with somebody's face on it, you don't get no money out of it, nothing but entertainment. I saw that on the news, brother. I just fell out. I said, I'm done.
And that's crazy, man. Because I used to be a football coach, and I used to be all into this sports and really heavy, like real heavy. And now I'm just like, it's hard for me to talk and speak about it now because I know what's going on with our people.
I told you when I was in Philly, I was just trying to get a hotel. Them 4 hotels was $1,000 a night. Like these niggas are spending $1,000 a night to go to a football game that you're not even going to be in the room. By the time you come back in the room, you didn't spend probably $40, $50 at the damn football game for drinks, and then you drunk in the mother friggin'. But this is the catch. No, I'm being real, but this is the catch.
You are.
You know, do you know they have checkpoints when you leave these football games and basketball games? Did y'all know that?
Let's see.
They have checkpoints. So now let me help y'all conscious people out. Right? There you go. That's the setup, right? In LA, they got checkpoints all up and down this mother friggin'. When them things go on, you know what I told the cop, I asked the cop one day, I went past and I asked him about this. He said, yeah, what we do is we get them drunk. We catch them drunk down the street. So now, let me help you out.
They knowingly they do this.
No, do you know how much it is in California if you get drunk, a drunken driving case? You know how much it is here?
DUI?
Yeah, DUI. You know how much see, I don't even drink. You know how much it is?
No. Probably 2,500.
No.
250. Yeah, 10 bands, 10 stacks. It's probably a lot, man. It's crazy, because it's California. Yeah, it's a lot more expensive. But yeah, it's definitely a setup. Yeah. I'm glad I don't drink no more either, man. I gave that up.
Hold up. Ask somebody how much it is. I'm sharing this with y'all so y'all can understand how this works. Do anybody know how much it is for California? Did you say 500? What the? You way off, sister. You way off that motherfucking nigga. You better look up. You better find $10,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
Oh
yo,
my gosh.
yo. I ain't lying. Look it up. And if I tell you to spend $125 for a motor vehicle law book, you wouldn't get it. Oh, I don't want to spend no money for a motor vehicle law book. Do you know Title 75 is Pennsylvania's? Title 75 is Pennsylvania. Hold up. Title 75 is in PA. See, but you wouldn't want to pay money for this, right? This is every New Jersey. If you're from New Jersey, it's Title 39. 39 in New Jersey, 75 in PA, and this is California's. Now, I can read this to you for all y'all get drunk. This is, you know how crazy they do. You know what? They pay attention when you're driving on the freeway. What's the slogan during holidays?
Click it or ticket.
Nigga, they know you're gonna go behind, right? Click it or ticket, right? So that's reasonable suspicion right there. That one right there. So what happens? They say, well, your seatbelt is off, right? This is the crazy part. So we got reasonable suspicion, not probable cause. So probable cause is when a crime was committed. That's the difference. So they said, well, we have reasonable suspicion. You didn't have your seatbelt on and you were drunk, right? 16 to 20 bans here in California. I told you. Listen, you better get the motor vehicle law book, baby. I'll keep trying to tell y'all.
That's crazy because I seen the signs up. This week. They put the signs up earlier for clicking the ticket. So the holiday about to come. They about to.
It's 10,000, but you can't blame them. They let you know. Listen to me.
Yeah. And they've been pulling people over left and right.
Do you know what the word advertisement means? Do you know what advertisement means? This is how crazy it is, right? It's in the word. Where's my book at? I can't make this up.
To avert. That's crazy to alert.
Bear with me 1 second. I can't make this up, bro. Like, just think about this for 1 second, right? Let me see if I can find the page. Advertisement as a case study. Advertisement as a case study. So I shouldn't be selling none of this. Look what Jaquetta said, 10K. What I tell you? She from Cali. So just think about what I'm saying. So you want to get so drunk at these sports games, and they sitting back saying, man, we can bank off the ignorance of people. Hold up. I need y'all to follow me for 1 second. If I'm wrong, come check me. You see it? So let's go a little further in this book. Appeal to the ignorance.
Yep.
So the word,
they know the holiday about to come. You about to get drunk, toe up, and they gonna guide them.
And they tripping over the football games, right? Nigga, I'm gonna go to the football game. Nigga, do you know when they had the sports that what was it here? The Super Bowl or something here? Do you know the parking was $1,000 to $2,000 to park, bro? Did you know that? I'm sitting in my head like,
oh my God.
In Inglewood, nigga, that's the hood. Fuck. Nigga, like I'm being 100. I said, yo, give them bread and circus.
Yeah.
But you find money to actually go into these places, right? For a short-term excitement. But you won't pay $125 for the thing that can save you. So let me help y'all out. This is the Motor Vehicle Law Book of California. So let's bear with me. This is 23152. Driving under the influence, blood alcohol percentage. Then it goes, it is unlawful for a person who is under any influence or drug to drive a vehicle. That means you cat that got the marijuana license too. That don't mean that you can drive with that motherfucking nigga. So even if you have the medical marijuana license, this is the crazy part, right? They still going to stop you, and you're driving with this mug. Just think about it. They got reasonable suspicion. Once again, so I know. I'm telling you too much. My boy, you know, my boy is a cop in Philadelphia. And it was so funny because we would have they try to make an exempt for the police officers in Philadelphia. Because if you let me help you out, dead serious. You think I'm lying? Check it out for yourself. Can you let me ask you a question? Can you get a gun license if you're mentally ill? I never got a gun license. I never did. I used to carry 2
Nope.
guns. You can't get a gun if you have a mental issue, right?
Nope.
I mean, I'm just asking
Sure
for
can't.
I'm asking for a friend. You can't get one, can you?
Nah. So all the people that's getting all these medical marijuana licenses
Bingo.
can't carry.
Bingo. Y'all still watching Lindsay and ain't seen that Lohan yet?
Mm.
So the devil makes things look so sweet. Brother, I got a medical marijuana license. That means you can't have a weapon, no, because you drive. Now it's up to you to do it because now the trap is there. So now when we pull you over, we can ask you some questions. Dumb as you are, you're gonna probably say, yeah, I was smoking earlier, nigga.
Mm.
You cop ever get a checkpoint? Like, where you going at? But like, if I tell you, I might get locked up. I'm going to your wife's house.
Funny, but it is, man. It's a setup.
No, but it's real, bro. Like this is
It's so real, so real.
But this is the thing, brother. Nothing of substance, and this is why Charleston White said what he said. You don't want truth. You want the character, and you're going to pay for the character. That's what Charleston White was talking about. Y'all are going to pay for the character. You don't want the truth. You don't. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, I be having conversations in the gym. I swear, I'll be having total. I forgot. I think they was from the Philippines. I'm inside the gym today talking to them, talking about the Philippines, how they Moors and stuff and shit. Like, I'll be having those type of guys. I can't talk to a black person. The first thing they say, well, who you gonna watch, bro? They see the P on my head. Are you from Philly? I swear to God. Tell me if this happened to somebody else. They said, are you an Eagles fan? Nigga, Eagles fan. I'm a Moors fan, nigga. Like, they be thinking because you from Philly, you got to be an Eagle. I'm not that, bruh. I'm from Philly. You follow me? That don't mean that's like saying you belong to the Moorish Science Temple and you a Moor. I'm a Moor, nigga. Like I'm a Moor, but I want to be a part of the Moorish Science Temple. You follow me? Now this is in the conversation shift. I can't talk to him. We got to go to somebody else and talk about. And then they go to the next person. They start telling you about sports.
Yes, that's exactly the conversation I get now. It's all about sport. But I can sit on here and talk all day about history and law. Nothing.
You can't listen. And I don't talk about I'm not talking about these white people. I'm talking about you black people. You can't these black people, bruh. You can't. 100. I saw that commercial and they had kids. These are grown people have kids punching faces of a mother, and every last one of them niggas was black. Have you noticed that? Damn, I wish I didn't take that down. Have you noticed all of them that they was punching? I guess they was Dallas, but they was all niggas.
Yep.
They had kid and the dude, the brother in the background, Eagles, EAGS. Nigga, like, can you spell Crusades, nigga? Can he spell the Crusades? Let's teach the children about the Crusades. Oh, it ain't got to do with me, brother. I ain't no Arab. I'm not an Arab. You are the Arab if you studied history, if you had the right people in there. You're the Arab. You just don't know because the teachers are not here to teach. See, this is the problem, bro. And it sounds like I'm doing a lot of being because I'm tired of the nonsense, right? Because, and this dude that come on my feed every day, he never comes on the feed. He must ain't got nothing else to do. But you always on my feed every day and never come on the feed, Mr. Nobody. You always on his feed, brother. See, y'all don't understand the education and the miseducation of the Negro is real. This thing is real, bro. It's real. And you know what's crazy? I ain't got to say no names, but listen. There's a lot of people that hit me up quietly, celebrities and all. They all hit me. And they be asking me, what do you think about this, Sabir? That's like my boy that's a judge in Philly. What do you think about this, Sabir? I'll be like, what do you want me to say? If you go watch my videos, you can do a whole documentary on my life. Seriously, because there's a lot of stuff that's in there. Okay? So We are those people, but we don't want to have this conversation. But you got that whole. Let me see if I can find Piers Morgan. Give me 1 second. And I'm saying this to y'all because I want y'all to share this video out and let's have this dialogue. Piers Morgan had. Let me see if I can find this guy. They was talking about the Crusades while we over here worrying about the football game and worrying about who's black or who's white, who's this, who's that. Let me see if I can find that video. Bear with me.
We definitely gotta start having real conversations.
I think this is it right here. Oh, look what they got. Why are you not getting the water? Hold on, let me find this one. Here it is. I think this is it right here. Here it is. I'm going to show you what they talk about compared to what we building on. Pay attention. I'm going to show you what they speak on compared to what we speak on. Now, I'm telling you about Salahuddin. Just bear with me. Look at this.
I'm getting to Michael. I'm getting to Michael. Don't talk over each
cross. That this is a medieval Christian symbol, goes back a long time. In fact, at Jimmy Carter's funeral, there was a Jerusalem cross on the floor of the cathedral, and on the program for the funeral, there's one other tattoo that some have suggested could be extremist. It's the phrase Deus Vult, which is a medieval Christian slogan, a long traditional slogan that refers to God's will. Not extreme in any way.
Yes, Deus Vult, which is the cross that he has, and the slogan that he has.
Deus Vult is
an old Christian cross. The phrase, however, was uttered by Crusaders as they were slaughtering Jews and Muslims.
Get it? And she's in Philly somewhere. That's the Liberty Building right there, y'all. Just listen to this. I'll probably have a better conversation with her, but listen to this.
During the Second Crusade specifically. So it's not just a random cross.
That
it's not just a random
true.
phrase.
That isn't true. The phrase. That
it's not true.
It is true.
The phrase was uttered after the Council of Clermont, when Pope Urban II declared the crusade. And it was actually probably uttered after.
It's a random phrase.
That isn't true. The phrase. That isn't
not true.
It is true.
The phrase was uttered after the Council of Clermont, when Pope Urban II declared the crusade. And it was actually probably Dieu le veut, but it's been rendered in Latin as Deus Vult.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with slaughtering Jews.
It
has nothing to do with slaughtering Muslims, because the Muslims had invaded Europe, not the other way around.
Oh my!
The Muslims did not invade Europe. We came in to educate them and clean them motherfrickers up.
God, are you really saying that the reason the crusade, which was sent to the Holy Land to liberate the Holy Land, from whom? From Jews and Muslims.
The crusade began because the Eastern. I'll tell you why the crusade began, because the Eastern Emperor asked for help from the Western Pope, because the Seljuk Turks were slaughtering Christians in the Holy Land, because those lands were Christian before the Muslims invaded in the 7th century. So that's why.
No.
Those good to know Michael's pro-crusade.
Those lands became Christian after the First Crusade. Okay. So let's be very clear.
The lands were Christian in the first and second centuries, Islam didn't exist before the 7th century. What are you talking about?
Stop. This is why it's important to have these conversations in these schools. If y'all notice that. So Islam has always been here. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Just bear with me, y'all. I'm going to help y'all out, okay? And if you want to rebut it, come on the feed. Islam has always been here. They must be talking about when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said this day I perfected Islam as your religion, which means to bring yourself back into the fold of what? Back into your spiritual self. You're not being taught this in school for a reason. So let me help y'all out. Islam has always been here. Islam, anybody wants to come get your scholars in your school? Hold up. Do anybody want to go get your scholars in school? Right? It's always been here. So let me help you out.
And it's simple.
Very simple, ain't it? I know, because you weren't about the Eagles, nigga, in Dallas Cowboys, nigga. and you ain't getting a penny from it. So let's rewind that back one more time. Hold up.
Those lands became Christian after the First Crusade. Okay, so let's
No,
be very
the
clear.
lands were
If you want to talk
Christian
about the
in the
Kingdom of
first and
Jerusalem,
second
I can go.
centuries, and then the Muslims.
I could.
Islam didn't exist before the 7th century. What are you talking about?
Okay, I could go, listen. I can go all day if you want to talk about the Crusades, but the point is, I can also show you literature.
Quite fascinating, actually.
Where people
Maybe we should switch the
but
debate.
what that has to do with Pete Hegseth is it's not that he has a random cross that talks about his faith in Jesus Christ. He used a very specific terminology. But putting all of that
was
aside,
first uttered to defend persecuted Christians in the Middle East, just like they're being persecuted today.
Okay, if you want to talk about the Crusades,
that's who you want as the Secretary of Defense. Wonderful.
Let's stop this. Now, remember what I said about Bilal, right? Remember I told you about Bilal? So,
oh yeah, the first they called to pray.
See, if the children had books in school, if the teachers, instead of talking about beating up a Dallas Cowboy dude with a face on it, and we taught truth. Take a picture and maybe y'all could take it to your child's school and ask your teachers to talk about this. Take a picture. This book is called Your History by J.A. Rogers. Or y'all can have me come in and speak on it. So let me show you. If Islam wasn't here, how did Bilal from Ethiopia call the Adhan to prayer? Remember, Bilal was the one that said, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Ashadu Allah ilaha illallah, Ashadu Allah Muhammad Rasulullah, coming to Salat. So Bilal was an Ethiopian. So how did Bilal know to call the Adhan to prayer? Let's bring up Bilal one more time. That's Bilal, Ethiopian, a so-called black man. Yeah. The Negro slave. Oh, it didn't say black. It said the Negro slave. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. The Negro slave. The Negro. No, boy, y'all, that education y'all getting is poor, man. It is so poor in his body's eye. But it's lies my teachers told me, brother. All the lies my teachers told me. This is why we know nothing about Salahuddin. Y'all don't get it? This is why you don't know about him. Go ask your teachers to talk about Salahuddin. Hold up. Let me leave a quote up there. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's pull this up and see. This is the thing. Europeans know this history, bro. You think I'm lying? Go ask your school teachers about this. Go ask Dr. Greg Carnum about this in your Howard universities. They said this motherfucker, he was badder than a mug, boy. He took down the Crusades, my G. So the Crusades, they said the Crusades, November 18th, bro. He was the hero all across Europe and America. Look at that. Look at here. We're in America, right? Are y'all being taught that? Hold on, let's pull this up. Are you being taught this?
Nope.
They said all in America too. But we smart though, right? They said they did what? They took it? No, they didn't take anything. Europeans, we civilized these people. We civilized them, bro. Listen, this is called Europe, and the people with no history. They have no history, bro. They have no history at all. And you got these cats pushing black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, and slavery, they always reparations. Nigga, they have no. Hold up. I got another one, bro. I got the soft back too. We got the soft back. They have no history, family. but you know about every football stat there is under God's creation. Damn. That's why Charleston White said what he said. Y'all don't want truth. It's a character I'm playing. Oh, let me see if I can pull Charleston White one more time. You didn't see him on that show, and they paid Charleston White to go on this show. Let me see if I can find
I seen it earlier, I think.
You seen that video? When the dude,
Yeah.
when he was, oh, where's that video at? When Charleston White was on the dude's show, and Charleston White said, I'm playing a character. He said, you don't want truth. It's a character I'm playing. Here it is. Let me see if I can play it.
And that's exactly what's going on today.
He said, I'm playing a character, bro. Let's go back. And he paid him. He said, how did you find me? This is what Charleston White said. How did you find me? It was the algorithm. And the algorithm was by a Muslim. The algorithm was by a Muslim, but you wouldn't pay me to come on a show and talk about the Muslim algorithm, would y'all? I don't think they would pay me, but let's just see what Charleston White said. This is the dude that paid him to come on the show.
That didn't mean, hey man, y'all wrong and coming back.
Code IUTP. All you got.
I'm just on here smoking weed.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm on. What I learned to do in public speaking. Going to jail, fussing, cussing, fighting. So it's people I done said I would never do nothing with. But because they never had an ill intent.
They had a conversation with Charles like the R like
offensive. How bit? I don't talk like that in real life. I just for the crowd.
So you telling me you don't have the emotional character that may jump out there in front of something that's going on? I've seen you take the opposite side of the offensive side as well.
That's
the other side of the character.
The character is to do opposite of what everybody else do. So to be offensive, to come play a villain. I don't come to uplift.
But where do you come? I've seen you uplift. But where do you get your sample size from to call that everybody? Because whatever side you choose have
get
fans.
My sample size to everybody. So, so when I'm looking in the crowd,
right,
on this phone, I can't see no faces. I ain't got no script. I'm just on here smoking weed. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I just know I'm gonna cuss you out and be offensive. That's it.
But I'm saying I get that.
But you're saying I have multiple characters.
Yeah.
I don't. I just got an internet persona, and that's it. When I get through that internet persona, I come back to be Charles in the strip club fucking with hoes.
But I'm saying, does that internet persona operate in different fields? Meaning, you may jump out and say, y'all wrong for what y'all did to that kid. What was the kid in Texas that I think you came out at first and you was kind of upset with him. You trolled him and then you revert.
But I wasn't upset with it. I used him because I had just a dead rapper's daughter. And I was telling black people, y'all don't care nothing about that kid, them two kids that got killed out there. I was trolling black people. I had nothing to do with that kid. So, homie, when I get on the internet, I'm coming to the internet for content creation and to play an internet character. I tweaked the character after I seen Dolomite. When I come off this motherfucker, I'm Mr. Charleston.
Yeah.
I'm daddy. And I'm in the club fucking with hoes. I ain't an internet character in real life. That's only for y'all on the internet because I know most.
Nah, I done been around. I know that. What I'm saying, but what we doing is we unpacking the conversation.
I don't come to the internet to unravel characters. I come to hurt feelings. Shock, jock.
So you telling me this episode is brought to you by Prize Picks, the simplest and most exciting way to win.
The man of nobody. So I wake up every day and say, God, meet me through the internet.
Of course.
You've been played on then. I come playing on the internet.
You ain't playing on me.
I got
my fortune from the internet.
Listen, why I used to be blind most of my life. I ain't grow up like y'all. I grew up with God. I ain't grow up playing with kids.
Yeah, that's true.
I grew up by myself.
Yeah.
Blind, barely can walk. I didn't grow up people. Y'all need people. So I come amongst y'all, homie, to play on y'all. I think
you can't play on me because I'm elite.
If you interviewing me, I done played on the elite. Why you think you done paid me to get here?
You ain't played on me.
I
You think they playing on me?
I done play.
You think they're playing on me?
Listen, this is how I played on you. I got your attention to make you watch me. Reach out to me and say, hey man, let me talk to you.
We been fucking around, so this is the thing.
So that's what I'm saying. I played on you years ago to get you here.
Nah. That ain't playing on me. Hey, listen. This is business.
If you
ain't played on me, I'm elite.
How did you know me then?
Because I'm what? Hey, listen.
How
this
you
is.
Meet me?
Hold on. Let me explain.
How you meet me, nigga?
I met you. Let me explain.
Did you meet me on the internet?
Let me explain.
Did you meet me through the internet?
Of course.
You've been played on then. I come playing on the internet.
You ain't playing on me.
I come playing
on my internet. You ain't talking to one of them niggas. See, that's the thing. We both playing in the same box.
We ain't talking about money.
No, we playing in the same box.
You ain't doing the numbers I'm doing.
No,
I'm doing 4 billion on TikTok.
I'm getting paid for everything, though.
I am too, though.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a little different.
No, let's go back to what we talking about. You said if I caught your attention from that camera, you got played on.
No, sir. I disagree.
I came to the internet playing.
I disagree.
And listen, if you know my name, and you didn't go to school with me, you're not from my city. I played on you in the world. That's why you know my name.
Hey, listen, I got a business that run off the internet.
I ain't talking about business. I'm saying if you know Charleston White and you didn't meet me in school and personally, and you met me through watching me on this phone, you was played on.
Listen, you missing the point. That's for the people that's watching you as just fans of you. We do business.
Anybody watching me, business person watching me. What made you start watching me?
We both profit from
What made you start watching me?
What you mean? What made
you start watching me? Because I'm not from Nashville.
You were polarizing. I don't fuck around with just Nashville. I'm an elite nigga.
There you go. Pistol Gordon was posting me.
I don't watch Pistol Gordon.
I'm playing. Listen, this is how the world got to know me through this guy, Pistol Gordon.
Yeah, but I'm telling you.
I didn't know nobody. I didn't even know about the internet.
I followed you on Facebook.
I didn't even know people follow me. I'm just on here talking in my car, playing, driving my kid to school every morning. Yeah, we're playing. Coming up selling knockout purses from California to Texas, making money like a motherfucker local.
I remember that.
I didn't know the world.
So the point was, Charleston just told him that he played you, and you. Can I get paid to come talk about this to people? Can I? Do you think I can get paid? I'm charismatic. You know I'm funny, right? But the crazy part is, he said, you paid me to come. I'm not from where you're from. This nigga said, yo, so in other words, you gotta be talking some crazy gossip, bruh. Because people don't pay you to talk. I mean, I told you I'm going to start doing classes and move away from this again. I'm going back to my classes, bruh. This ain't worth it. And y'all, it's truly not.
Right. It's crazy, but man.
I said that
people don't want the truth.
Honest, you have to admire this. You got to admire Charleston White on that, because he built that up. Because what it is, I had a quote: "Stop making stupid people famous," but y'all still don't get it.
Oh man, that thing pissed some people off.
And the wildest thing ever, dude, I can probably be in a room with that dude. We probably bounce off each other. Nigga, that's some real shit. But see, I have a moral compass. Seriously, I have a moral compass. I could have sold y'all out a long time ago.
Right.
Bro. And I really, you have to admire that dude, bro, because he said, when I was talking like this, you wasn't supporting it. I never gave up over almost 30 years, and I never got off this playing field. No matter how many times people came to me with money. I never went there, bro. And you don't understand what goes on with me behind the scenes. Nobody knows unless you sit on a telephone with me. I come to this feed, I smile, I make like everything is cool. Yeah, because you know why? I sit back and I say Allah God. And the reason why I don't have certain things is because you can't trap me in these games, bro. You can't say that Sabir did this and a nigga never going to run up on me. I don't have to use this nightstick or a gun and nah, because the law is protecting me. This is how this is. But if I came to y'all and said, let's have a conversation about Salahuddin and let's talk about the Crusades, y'all be like, nigga, who the Crusades, brother? I don't know. Who was Salahuddin, brother? I don't know about the Crusades. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about these things. This is why it's not even worth it. It's not worth it, bro. I'm just letting y'all know. I can sit here 1,000 times and tell you go get the best top 20 people and put me in the room with your best from the University of Howard to motherfucking Harvard University. I don't give a damn if it's from whatever, which one you want to pick. Let's have a discussion on this. The brother yesterday said I should be teaching in college for 6 figures. This is what the brother said yesterday when I was live. He said, you should be getting 6 figures from these universities, bro. but nobody wants the truth. And that's just the reality. And I'm starting to come more and more into it when I mature more and more. I'm starting to see it more and more. And I'm sitting back and letting people talk. Straight up. You don't want to know who the Arabs are. You don't want this. You don't want to know who the Arabs are. I went around the world. I was pulling stuff around the world. I'm around the world pulling stuff out like, God damn, I just gave y'all a jewel and y'all probably didn't even get it. Did you get the jewel that I just dropped when I told you the marijuana, smoking weed, driving? Dumbasses. You didn't get that part? And I'm telling you to go get the motor vehicle law book, the motor vehicle law book of Pennsylvania Title 75, and you scared to go pay $100 and something for a book, and you probably say that's too much money. Nigga, your ticket's going to cost more than that when you get caught smoking weed in a car, nigga. You dumbass. You don't get it?
No
Your
less.
ticket is more than 120. I don't give a damn if you have a medical marijuana license. And eventually what they're going to do is take the license from you if you have a gun and you high, nigga. Y'all don't comprehend this. This is why they give you the sports. Oh, you missed what I said, so I got to repeat myself again? How about you support me right here? I got a Zelle, PayPal, and Chime. Y'all keep wanting me to repeat myself. Somebody on Instagram asking me to repeat myself again. Sheesh. Let's do like Charleston White. I don't know where these dudes be getting this money from, but god damn, they paid Charleston White money, and Charleston White got a couple of thousand to go there. That was crazy. Why would I pay Sabir? It should be free.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Man, it's wild.
I'm telling you, y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. Dead serious. This thing is tiresome, brother. Because listen, you can watch all my old videos, and you'll
mentally draining. This is mentally draining.
Mental drain. That's why I went to the gym. I was talking to my boy on the way to the gym. I said, man, I gotta get in the gym just to decompress. Because I don't smoke weed. I don't get high. I don't get distracted with that nonsense. This is the weird part. I don't get distracted with none of that. I sit back and sit in the gym when I take time and read. I focus on the signal, not the noise. See, y'all focusing on the noise instead of the signal. The noise instead of the signals. The noise is all around you. Focus on the signal, not the noise. So I explain this to you. So let me explain to you what I meant by that, because I know you don't want to support nothing, but you be on here every day. So he's talking about, oh, I'll just watch the replay. So what I said, I was talking about the football game. I was in Philadelphia, and then I'm gonna get back to Salahuddin. The distractions is real. I said I was in Philadelphia. I think it was last year. I think they was playing Chicago. Somebody from Philly knows exactly what I'm talking about. I believe it was going to the Super Bowl. I was in Philadelphia. I tried to find a hotel. Every hotel in Philadelphia was $1,000 and up per night. $1,000 per night. I went in Philly and I saw two dudes. I was in a lobby. I went downstairs and it was two dudes in the lobby arguing. It was a European and a brother arguing about the football game. And I'm thinking these cats could go to blows inside there. So the brother looked at me as if I was going to, talk to him about football. I said, nigga, I don't even watch football. He looked, no, nigga, I'm reading the USA Today. That's what I was doing. I was reading the USA Today. So I said, what it is, they have these things called checkpoints. Checkpoints. And what they do is that when you leave from the football games, the basketball games, they have checkpoints. They see if you're high or something like that. Right? They want to see if you're high or drunk or whatever. Even if you have a medical marijuana license. Even if you have a medical marijuana license, same thing. So what happens, your bill will be more than that. So if you have a medical marijuana license, you can't drive at the same time, if that makes sense. You can't drive at the same time, just like you can't drive drunk, right? So you just gave them reasonable suspicion. They already put up the signs on the highways right now. Click it or ticket. Drunk driving, blah, blah, blah. They letting you know. So they giving you heads up. Already they give you heads up, right? So this is the titles in Philadelphia, PA, Title 75, and New Jersey is 39. In California, it's this. This is the vehicle code. It's $10,000 if you get caught drunk driving in California. 10 stacks. But for some reason, we will find the 10 stacks, or you will put up your house, or you will put up something, or you will do community service. That's how out here in California, right? Some way or the other, you will do that. But we don't want to have this conversation because Sabir is saying it. So this would be California. So I'm going to read California's to y'all, okay? Let's read this. This is 23,152, driving under the influence, blood alcohol percentages. It is unlawful for a person who has under the influence of any drug, weed is a drug too, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Drug, it says under any kind of drug to drive a vehicle. It is unlawful for a person who is under the combination, that means drug and alcohol. You niggas are so delusional, you think the weed is not. It's still classified as a drug. The fuck you're thinking? This is why when I put this up here, brother, and I told you this right here. Now you being home, that's cool. This is why when I posted this up here, right? I said, give them circus. Give them bread and circus, and they will not revolt. Give them bread and circus, and they will not revolt. There it is. That's what they said. But if I bring you something about the knowledge of who these people are, who else it is, you be like, I don't know who that is. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm black, brother. Give me my weed, nigga. Give me my liquor, nigga. And then you want to know why. Seriously, this thing is real, bro. Like they got this. I'm
gonna be real. Hold on. I gotta be so for real, right? See, people think things are funny until it happens to them. That's the nature of people.
Ain't there a song called Boomerang by Life Jennings? You ever hear that song by Boomerang? He said when the rabbit got to listen to that song by Life Jennings. I can't play it because they're gonna
But see, you know what I realized? One of the best things that I realized in my life, like you say, this idea of community. When you truly embrace the concept of community, you understand that what happens to your neighbor is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's coming your way.
And I said this, bro. Let me tell you how crazy this is. And
that's real.
I need to disconnect myself from y'all. I really do. Like Charles and White said, I need to create a character and disconnect myself from all of you motherfuckers, nigga. So
you do. No, you do. I'm being real. You're right.
No, I'm working on it. Trust me. When it comes, y'all gonna be, nigga, why you changed, Sabir? Nigga, I ain't changed. I just got away from them. I told you, you don't cut your arm off when you have a leech on, you cut the leech off. So that's what I'm gonna do, because you have leeches on you. So I'll cut the leech off, and then I can say, give me $1,000 to come on your show. Oh no, Sabir, you supposed to be doing this for free. You know what Bambada told me years ago, bro? Alohi. Africa Bambada said this to me, and I'm gonna tell y'all a story about a Mexican real quick. Shout out to my brother Sal. Bambada said, if you want to get somebody off the phone, I'm just giving y'all a heads up. This is how it's going to work. If you ever email me, this is how it's going to work. He told me this years ago. If you want to get rid of somebody, tell them you want $500 and watch how fast they hang the phone up. I swear to God, he told me that years ago. I swear to God, he said, if you want to get rid of someone, tell them you want $500. Am I worth it? I just told you what the dude said yesterday. I'm worth 6 figures. He told me in the university. 6 figures. But that's what I'm gonna start telling y'all. So just in case you're trying to call me, and if it's not business, I'm gonna say I want 500. So the wild part is, as I'm sitting back and I thought about it, I said, damn, that's kind of cool to say that. Okay, $500. Hang the phone up.
You know what? I realized something today, right? I'm sitting back, I'm contemplating things. I realized something. It's along the lines of what you're saying right there, give them bread and circuses, right?
Yes.
Because you know what I realized? I'm thinking about this social media and the impact that it's had, right? I was born in 1990. I'm a Virgo, right? I saw technology change in my life. I remember, you feel me, when the average person wasn't walking around with no kind of phone, right? Then you seen the computers, right? Right? Then you seen the connection of now the phones is connected. You know what I mean? I seen that. I'm just keeping 100 with y'all. I seen this transition, this
We all
progression.
did. We
Okay, right.
Long as that's
But
know that is old enough can remember that, bro. And this is why KRS One would say analog and digital. KRS One would always say analog and digital. I seen KRS One with a goddamn.
but see, here's the thing about it. Analog and digital are nothing but states of mind.
That's true, but it's different, but it's different when you are basically in the room with somebody. Because I used to have debates on at the State Pearl of Africa on South Street when you had to be face to face with somebody, not behind here, not on this. You literally have to you have to be face to face with a person. But what it is with social media, and I'm not knocking social media.
Right.
The thing is that I'm looking at it and I'm paying attention to who they're pushing out into these forefronts, right? And I'm laughing. I said, yo, this is kind of crazy, yo.
Right.
I'm really like, and
that's the bread and circus. That's
brother,
the circus part.
They pay so much money to do it. So much. But it's like with me, because I have a background in radio. I did radio. I have a
They'll pay these. Hey, Sabir, they'll pay these people money till they crash out. Meaning they'll give them more money than they even know what to do with. They really will. They really will do that. If they know you a fool, these people that have billions, like these people that you think they just, like you think it's a gift, but guess what? It's like Jigga said, it's a gift and a curse because you're not ready for it.
No, it's and this is the thing. This is why I believe. This is just my belief, right? And I don't deal with belief systems. It's things that I still got to get straightened out before that will come to me, right? I look at it that way. I remember being in Eddie Griffin's house in Vegas one day, right? And I was in his house, and I said this to Eddie Griffin, and I don't know if Eddie Griffin remembers this. This is years ago. Every time I go to Vegas, I go visit Eddie Griffin, go to his house. And they got a dope ass house, nigga. And you probably, if you punch in Sabir Bey and Eddie Griffin, you probably see me at his house, probably 2 times. If you punch in Sabir Bey and Eddie Griffin. So I'm in Eddie Griffin's house, and he said to me, because I said, yo, Ed, you want to be my agent? He said, agent? He said, nigga, agent, I'm advising you right now. He said something on the lines of, you got enough, you can sell a pair of shoes. This is what he said. But one thing he did say, he said, when you go in, right, and ask these people to do something, he said, this is why he's not in California. He's in Vegas. He don't live there. He live in Vegas, right? He said, when you are begging to go in to be something, right? And then you switch up in the middle of that, knowing that you went in begging for that. I didn't beg for none of this. I don't beg for those positions. I don't even beg to be on nobody's show, if y'all notice that. So when you beg, what happens, you're going to go and then you're going to try to change your mind in the middle of it. And that's when they come at you. That's when they come at you, he said. So I'm not coming in to beg. Right? I did a movie with Big Reds. I don't know if y'all know that or not. I did a movie with Big Red from 5 Heartbeats. Y'all don't even know that. How many of y'all knew that? Let me show you. You think I'm playing?
Bruh, I'm gonna be real, bruh. The way I'm sitting back, I'm just thinking, bruh, and it's like what I said, but what I was thinking about the social media today, what I realized, because I'm at a period in life, I'm trying to understand the people that's older than me. How did y'all get to this point? I'm trying to figure it out, right? Because I'm thinking about the people that have passed away and the type of people that they were. And then I'm looking at the people who's still around me, and I'm asking myself, what's the difference? Right? And then I realized that, to be honest, man, when I say it's some great people that left this world, it's some great people, bro.
It is. And
you feel me?
That you have, and when I part to y'all this knowledge, bro. When I part this now, I didn't go to this brother right here. That's my brother Big Red from 5 Heartbeats, right? Y'all don't even know about this movie. You know why? Because I didn't put the movie out. Y'all don't even know about it. Now, I sent it to some people. Y'all don't even know about that movie. This is called a short. Most of y'all don't even know. If you go to, I'm gonna pull up my IMDb so y'all can see it too. My brother Big Red came to me and said, Sabir, never forget, he came to me with the script. And he said, Sabir, I want you to do this. I want you to add some authenticity to this movie, right? I said, what do you want me to do with this? He said, read it. Now, I'm gonna give you the breakdown of how it was, right? So the crazy thing is, I keep trying to tell you, I'm gonna tell you some stories, bro. Give me 1 second, Doug. I got stories. So when he gave me the script, I took 2 days to read it. I rewrote, scratched out everything inside this film. He was supposed to go to jail, right, and became a Christian. His daughter was homeless, right? The sister who wrote the story was a sister named Molly, right? She left California. I think she moved to New York, back to New York or something like that. And she got funded by Jane Fonda. So I read the script, right? Cool. All right. That's cliche. Let's change this around. So Big Red, Hawthorne James, said he might be watching this and laughing at the same time. So he said, yo, I want you to read this. So I sent the sister the book called The Alchemist. I sent the book, sister, The 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro. Those 2 books. The way people's minds are here, especially our people who's trying to get into this industry, right? She said, I don't know if we can use that. I said, 100 Amazing Facts is open, is in the public domain. I don't, just in case you don't know what that is, let me see if I can find my book so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Do I have it near me? Oh, this book. This is J.A. Rogers. She read, this is in public domain, so you can use it. 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro by J.A. Rogers. So when I gave it to her, I said, yo, read the book, get back with me, and we can talk about it, right? So she said, okay, Sabir, do you want to get paid for the writer's credit or the producer's credit? I took the producer's credit because I already produced Out of Darkness. So I'll show you that. I said, I'll take the producer's credit. No doubt. So we shot, it took us, I think it's 3 or 4 days, we shot this short. I think it was 3 or 4 days, something like that, on the lines of that. And as I'm going in Leimert Park to shoot the scene inside Leimert Park, we shot it on Crenshaw at a bar. So as we're going in to shoot the film, I didn't know I was supposed to be in there because it was supposed to be Hawthorne. He the one that wanted me in the film with him. I didn't want to be in it. If you notice, this is improv. This is not even scripted. I was not supposed to be here, but being a producer, I had to be on the scene, right? Because when I got in it, I got a long sleeve shirt on. Look what I got on. I'm like, I go in here. He said, yo, I want you to be in this scene. I said, man, what am I be in this scene for? He had a uniform, a jail uniform for me. I'm not lying. I want you to, I'm gonna show you. You know how I have bloopers and stuff? If you pay attention, you'll see. I was surprised and shocked. Now pay attention. Watch this.
Definition of more is in the law dictionary. But what is it more, man? What happened? Let me show you something. I got an article from the archives in D.C. and it speaks about the Moors being where they conquered Spain again. They was referring to everybody that was so-called Black or African American, and this actually explains what happened to our people. I just never knew who I was.
Yeah, I'm good. Watch this.
Now you do. And you're never too old to learn.
Right there.
It took me coming in here, have a young boy teaching me, huh?
I know what the hell I was doing, bro. I swear to God, this is the weirdest thing ever. I didn't know what the hell because I wasn't supposed to be in the movie. What the hell? I didn't. I swear, I was reading their stuff. I swear to God, if you see me, bro, I have all their scripts. And he said, no, come over here. Yo, I was like,
Wow.
what is this? I ain't supposed to be in that movie. But the sister asked me, I'm gonna show you another book that I had in there. If y'all pay attention, it's called Product Placement. There's another book that's sitting here. Can you see the book? Hold on, let me pull this up. Can you see the book that's on the table? Let's move this out the way. Can you see the other book that's on? It's two books. It's 2 books on that table. Matter of fact, it's a couple of them on that table. And the where part. Wait a minute. Let me move this out the way. Can you see it? Now I'm gonna explain this scene to y'all. Hawthorne, the dude was so scared that was filming. He was so scared, right? That Hawthorne told him to shoot from the air so you can get a picture of the books. Who does that? Think about it. So he wanted him to shoot from the, and that's not even in the scene. That part is not in the scene. But it was so crazy that the girl was so nervous. I never did a movie like, bro, I didn't know movies, man. Like, I was like, what the hell I'm doing in here? This is The Alchemist. That is a law book. That's Barron's law book right there. And it was a newspaper. So when we shot this, right, again, it took us 3 or 4 days.
The definition of more is in the law dictionary. But what is a Moor, man? What happened? Let me show you something. I got an article from the archives of DC, and it speaks about the Moors being where they conquered Spain again. It was referring to everybody that was so-called black or African American, and this actually explains what happened to our people. I just never knew who I was. Now you do, and you're never too old to learn.
I was like, what the fuck?
It took me coming in here, have a young boy teaching me, huh?
I was like, what I supposed to say in this movie, bro? Like, you know, they have bloopers and shit like that. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say in that movie. So let me show you the news article that I had to show you the type of person that I am, right? They get a news article right there, bro. Will Spain fall to the same Moorish tribes to conquer her in 711? That was in 1938 in Ohio. That was the newspaper. So every chance I was getting, I was trying to get this information out with nobody backing it. So Hawthorne said, yo, Sabir, it's something else, another project, which I can't tell y'all. I want you to look into. But I want y'all to understand what goes into this. So if you do your research on me and you go to, give me 1 second. You punch my name in IMDb. This is what you'll get, Doug. I'm going to show you. If you punch my name in IMDb. So imagine if I had the finances behind me, what I can do. Or I would just come on as a consultant with somebody. So if you go here, you'll see IMDb. You'll see Abandoned Act. We shot that in 2018, bro. Y'all still didn't see it. 2018, we shot that. Y'all still ain't see it. You follow me? 2018. Y'all know nothing about that. Producer, Out of Darkness. Producer, 2016. Let's go down.
Like I said, man. Well, once you realize what's going on behind the scenes, you'll be glad people didn't mess with you, bro. I'm gonna be real.
But see, people don't understand.
You'll be glad, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I know listen, y'all think I don't know this game. I know the game, bro. So I'm not out here trying
Think about it. See, this the thing though. To these people, it's their reality. So it's just like, okay, I'm gonna put a perfect example, right? It's just like when you show a kid, right? When you show a kid, here's how you play chess, right? It's just some little pieces on the board, right? Right? Now imagine they think that's real. Like imagine they think that's life. Feel me? That's how these grown folks is out here doing it, man. Because that's the only way. I gotta keep it a buck, man. That's the only way you can play certain games for the length of time that you can. You have to convince yourself that it's real.
Let me show them something else, bro. I'm the one that started the real barbershop talk. Everybody thought it was them. It was me that started the real barbershop talk. You don't get it? Every chance I got, Jaquetta was there. My sister Jaquetta. She was the one that was taking pictures. She was there at this shooting. But I'm the one that started the barbershop talk. If I had the money, it would have kicked off. But this, I don't know if this is the video or not. It's the video? Damn. I thought that was the video. That was the real barbershop talk. That was the barber. Okay. So there is a video on it though. It's a short video. But I started this in Cali. I keep trying to tell you, I did a lot of stuff if you go to the IMDb, bro. Y'all just don't get it because I don't boast. Oh, yeah, nigga, I'm King Kong conscious, nigga. I did it. But I didn't sell myself out, bro. I didn't. So if you go to IMDb, it'll tell you that was in 2017. Think about it. Out of darkness, abandon that. You see how that works? So when I was doing all this stuff, I'm sitting back like, yo, I don't want to be a part of none of this, bro. Like, I don't want to be a part of it, family, because I know the game. So when people was coming to California, like trying to be famous, I'm like, pump your brakes, bro. Now, what I would love to do is do something on Salahuddin, Hannibal, Ibn Khaldun.
They can't let this information get out. That's what I'm saying.
Ibn Battuta.
See, that's like them being forced to acknowledge that it's somebody that could knock the game over.
Yeah, and that's my
it
boy.
Ruined, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do it.
My boy told me this from Alabama. He said Sabir, he had an attorney that watched my video. He said Sabir is the one that they would keep in the room. They would lock in the room and won't let nobody else in. I'm the type of dude, like I'm an open dude. I'm gonna let you know what it is, bro. Like I don't have no secrets and no hiding shit about none of this. And I ain't trying to kiss nobody ass. And you kept me. I see Sabir over there getting impact money. Nah, but it's so serious, bro. We gotta have these real conversations, fam, and we gotta have real people supporting and backing real people.
Bro, it's just like I'm at the point where I'm about to leave this shit, man, because it's like
he said I'm about to leave. You ain't gotta leave.
Nah, real talk, man. Nah, real talk, bro, because it's like when it comes to this information and the truth about what's going on out here in this world, like I say, I'm thinking about people that I have known throughout my life, right? And I'm realizing the people that's older, the people that's supposed to be carrying the torch, right? They're the one hiding, huh? So say what now?
Somebody just said that too about the older people who supposed to have been the ones that supposed to have been telling y'all this. Like I forgot who just said that. Somebody just said that to me today. Wow,
bro, real talk, bro.
But again, we're not concerned about truth, bro. It's not about truth. It's not about, it's about how many people can come to my feed, right, and like me.
See, that's what I'm talking. But see, that's what now if you wondering where did the social media thing come from? Because I'm realizing like these people that's older, right? When I say older, I'm talking about the same people that was sitting up talking about social media is not going to do anything for you, blah blah. They had their comments about it, right? Those same people are jealous of people that are utilizing social media to try and spread truth or to try to market their brand or to do whatever it is.
Oh, you talking about like this? Oh, you talking about like the 1619 project? This right here? Hold up. Let me tell you something. When I walked in Barnes and Noble, this is what I saw. I saw this in Barnes and Nobles. Why the 1619 project is under history? And look what book is next to it. Lies my teacher told me. But why is 1619 project there?
I don't know, man. In U.S. history, right?
U.S. history. But
I don't know, man.
Hold up. But you know what book is not there? Well, I was trying to find that sister.
See, we're at the point. We're at the point in history. We're at the point in history, bro. In a point in history, and it didn't just happen. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But we're at the point in history where you either exposing a lie or you helping to hide it.
I'm gonna start hiding
it. I'm telling you, you're gonna have people jumping out the woodworks to give you some money. I tell you that.
I'm gonna start hiding it from them.
Here you go, man. Here go $10. You ain't had nothing. You ain't ate nothing, man. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, everybody going. You see what I'm saying? That's how this stuff working, man.
But look, why is
that's how this stuff working, man? For real.
Why 1619 project? I was in Barnes and Noble. Why is that book in here and this book is not in there? Give me 1 second. Now, how many of y'all will pay for this book? You know how much this book is, bro? I have it. It's 1,118 pages. It's about $300. So I walked in Barnes and Nobles. Now I said, well, why? I asked the girl, I said, have you heard of this book? She said, no. I was in Barnes and Nobles today. I asked her, I said, you familiar with this book right here? It's called Race and Racism in the United States. She said, no. And she said, oh my God, that book is pricey. Right? But let me tell you something. This book is dope as hell. Let me show you. But this, I have the 1619 project too. So I read that for y'all that don't know. I did read the 1619 project and I'm still going through it. But it's really like a poetry book, this particular book. That's the 1619 project.
And the 1619 project, that's where they tried to basically rewrite the US.
But let me show you what's inside that other book, the Race and Race Law Stories. You ready? And she don't talk about the boys in the 1619 project, but it's in this book right here. This is the book. The book is called State by State Race and Racism in the United States. Lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent.
Wow.
But you're not going to get in the 1619 project. But if you want to get
oh
that,
no, we can't talk about that. Everything got to be on the hush hush. Everything got to be on the hush hush. We can't talk about where we come. Sabir, we're the only group. People, look, I'm gonna help all the people out who are a little slow on the panel. You want to know why? You want to know why we keep getting mistreated? Because we are the only entity within the so-called classification of people, aka demographic, for those people who are a little uppity, right? Within statistics, right? That are not truly given the leeway, right? Or the respect of self-identification.
hey, listen, I don't even know what it is, man.
Bro, it's a shit show, man. I'm
It really
sorry.
is. And this is why they laugh. They be laughing at people. You worry about hold up.
Yep.
So if you want the book, you can email me. And I can email it directly to you.
Most of our people are not even gonna tell their children where they really come from. They're not.
They can't do that, brother.
They're not, brother.
Let me show you something. When I went down to Harvard, I pulled out documents about the Moor that was a slave at Harvard. But again, these are the things that's not being taught in school. Again, we're not being taught about the Crusades. We're not being taught about the Inquisition. And I was in all of these places. Let me show y'all something. You ready? Let me show you something else they don't teach about. They don't teach about this guy. Hold up, give me 1 second. How many of y'all know how many of y'all know who this guy is right here? Anybody? Do anybody know who this dude is right there in that picture? Should I blow it up? No, I ain't gonna blow it up. I'll let you think about it for a minute. Do anyone know who that dude is? Howard University is not going to teach it. And I got the book in my hand. Anybody? Oh, it ain't got to do with me, brother. Because the black man is God, nigga. I don't need to know that white man history. Well, why you got your kids in a white man school? Why are your children in the white man school? Since you ain't worried about the white man history. Nobody yet? Let me see if I can blow it up a little better, bro.
Bananas, bro. Straight bananas.
Nobody yet? Oh, y'all may know him from the Headless Horseman. Oh, should I give him a better view? Let me see if I can pull another one up. Let's find it. Let's find another one. Let's get a better view, bro. Nobody yet? I know we're not interested in this because it's the white man, right? Nah, Negroes, y'all don't get it yet. They're taught this in Ivy League schools. Nobody yet? Come on,
BP, bro, Sabir, I'm trying, brother. I'm trying, brother. But like I say, once you understand what knowledge really is and what truth is and what it represents, can't nobody trick you with that face stuff no more.
I know that's why they say
they're like, you know what I mean?
know, in the art of war is
hold on, I'm gonna give it. That's like, you ever seen people like they play pranks on people with fake money?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's like someone coming to me with some fake history, or some of this Eurocentric stuff. It's like fake money to me. Like, that's not even entertaining to me.
So let me show them who he is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Let me show them who he is. This is his room in the Alhambra. That's his room in the Alhambra. That's his room in the Alhambra. Let me pull his name up one more time. That's his room in the Alhambra. In the so the United States government paid him, right? They paid him to go to Spain, which y'all didn't pay me to do this research. None of you Moors paid me to go do this. But when they would, what they did is that they went and paid him to go to the Alhambra to study the Moors. Ain't that ill? The crazy part is, I tell people this story. It was 2 Europeans paid me 40 euros just to tell them the history while I was standing there. 2 Europeans paid me 40 euros to talk about him. Right? So and I bought many books from over there. This is the book I bought over there, Tales of the Alhambra, right? If you open up the book, it'll tell you the story of him. Oh, they talked about him. They sent him over there. So this is another one of his books right here. Washington Irving. This one is more expensive. It's a little older. Washington Irving, right? So I had all these books when I was traveling over there. It's Washington Irving. I got another one. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these books. They old as hell. Oh, Moors and Spaniards. Washington Irving. Damn. Here it is. Washington Irving. But when you study what, and I have many other books. I have a book on him and Muhammad. Peace be upon him. It's a book that I have. And if you want that, you can email me too. It's a book on Washington Irving on Muhammad, peace be upon him. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Crazy as hell. So he was paid by the U.S. government to go study the Moors. And let me show you something else. I went to a lot of Inquisition places when I was in Toledo, Spain, too. I went to Valencia and saw El Cid, the sellout. El Cid. His monument is in Valencia, Spain. El Cid. Crazy, right? So let me show you what was inside Washington Irving's book. Watch this. The Inquisition was famous for the hatred of the Moors. Damn. The Inquisition had a hatred, and it's still going on. That's why they said give them bread and circus. Now, if y'all want me to go deeper into this, y'all can join my classes, because I think I'm gonna do something on Sunday, or you can have me come out to your beautiful state or city. You can email me. Okay, I'll come to your beautiful state or your beautiful city. So I was trying to find the picture in Valencia when I was getting off the train in Valencia. I'm almost finished though, bro. I think I'm giving up too much game already, too much free stuff already, bro. Thought I had it in here. So in Valencia, El Cid statue is right down the street from the train station. So these people already know who you are. Why? I'm asking the question, why aren't any of these teachers teaching this? Why? In your schools? Why?
It's because, brother, they're I call them bad actors.
You say bad actors?
Bad actors, brother. I get straight down to it.
They keep thinking it's about Arabs, right? But how many of y'all read this book right here? By the Learn More, the first Moor to fly was Abbas ibn Firnas.
Because the funny thing about it, some of this stuff on an entry level, or let me say this, like the definitions of the things that you're speaking about and the references, it's not like, it's not like the evidence isn't there. So if a person can't comprehend this, it's willing ignorance.
It's by design, brother.
See what I'm saying? It's willing ignorance.
So this is Abbas ibn Firnas, Prehistory of Flight, and he was a Moor. So let me tell you how much I paid for this book for one page. $50 for one page in this book. One page. Flight. So I don't have to get mad at nobody. All I'm going to do is present the facts to you. So let me show you where I was at. So this is in Cordoba, Spain, right here, where Abbas ibn Firnas jumped off the bridge at. You ain't got to get mad at these people. That's me right there in Seville. I mean, this is Cordoba. And you see his name right there. Ibn Firnas. Look him up. Ibn Firnas. The first Moor to fly. The first one to fly. This is why we're not being taught about Salahuddin, anything pertaining to anything but the Moors. So let me show you in Valencia, where I want to go straight to El Cid's monument. That's in Valencia. This is getting off the train in Valencia, bro. By myself. So imagine how many, you know how many SD cards I went through, brother, since I was over there? I went through crazy. I ran out. It was crazy because my battery died on the camera, right? And my SD card was full. So I had to go buy me another SD card. When I was there, I was like, God damn, now I have an iPhone. The iPhone, so you can actually record on the iPhone. But the memory is the case. So if y'all want to support just with the memories, y'all can support too. Because I'll be buying more terabytes and stuff like that. It costs people. So I just want y'all to understand what you got to go through when you try to help people. So that's all I ask. So let me show you a little bit more before we go. This is actually in Tangiers for my brothers and sisters that don't understand. This is in Tangiers, Morocco. So for all of you Moors that is watching this video, let me share this with y'all. This is where the original Treaty of Peace and Friendship at. So, well, brother, I went to DC, and the treaty is in DC, brother. There it is. So, right here on the wall, it's in English and it's in Arabic. It's in both. So my point of saying all of this, brother, is to connect the dots between the Arabs and the United States, because if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have no United States. 1789. That's in Tangiers, Morocco. So if it wasn't for us, there would not be a United States at all. There will be no United States. And if any more want me to come out and talk about this, y'all can hit me up, but it ain't going to come for free. So let me just show you Barack Obama. Y'all talk about Barack Obama saying it, right? His picture is in Tangiers. That's Barack Obama and the King of Morocco. Why is his picture in Tangiers? And this is the book I had with me. Moors of Tangiers. And this is the book I got after I left there because I saw it there. This was in Tangiers in 1800s. I have so many SD cards, brother. It's insane of this information. Let me just do a little slide to show you what it stated when I was in there. So America's not a country, it's a continent, and it was only 13. This is all in Tangiers, Morocco. This is on the wall when you walk in. And it says the 13 United States of North America. This is in 1790. So Moors, whoever, black people, you ain't got to get upset. You don't get upset with these people. Just tell them that you know who you are. This is what it is. Or you can call me, have me come, and then I can explain it to them. And that's why they keep bringing their experts in all of these places. 13 United States. Let's show you another one. Got another one. Here it is again. But brother, the Arabs, brother, those Arabs are not us. It's not us. This also talk about George Washington talks about this young nation. You see it? This young nation, talk about him. This young nation. So this is not, this was, United States was not a Christian nation, B. No, 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 no. No, that's over there too.
And United States represent capitalism, man.
It is. It's a capitalist. This is capitalism, brother. That's all it is.
Capitalism.
Here it is, right here. These are the pictures that's inside there. Oh, brother, we're not those Arabs. Leave it up to Umar Johnson to know. This is inside the museum. I don't think a slave would be on a horse, would he? I don't think a slave would be on a horse, would he? That's inside the museum. This is inside the embassy. Let's show you another one, just in case you missed that one. Let's show this one. Let me show another one. Here's another one. I don't think he would be on a horse. But see, they have to show you the light-skinned people or the light-skinned ones, so you have no connection to none of this. And you got people who speaks about Arabs and don't know nothing about Arabs. You have those dudes that talk about Arabs and don't know what an Arab looks like. Where's my other book at? Where's my unknown Arab? Where art thou? Here you go. Oh, they don't tell you that. Hold up. Let's find the Hausa. Hausa somewhere. My other book is marked up, so I know exactly where it's at. Well, y'all ain't paying me, so I ain't got to find it right now. So, do your research. I'm open for it. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about it. So, if you want to talk about the treaty, what I saw when I was over there, let's talk. And this is another book you should get, brother. So let me tell you about this before we go. If I can play Saladin real fast, this video too. So this is a book called The Bad Arab. I have this book. So if the book doesn't have 863 pages, stop cheating yourself. I have the whole book, 863 pages. You can find a cheap one, but it's not 863 pages. Believe me, pay attention to the pages. This is called The Real Bad Arab. If you want to get this one too, you can actually hit me up too. I have that one also. And if you want to have a conversation about who the Arabs are, let me know. All right. So, reactions and outputs, people. Reactions and outputs. So why we fell is because of guys like Roland Martin and all these people. And I'm gonna give you a little bit more before we go. All these black people that y'all see out here every day. So when you do the real footwork, like I did, this is me before I left Grenada. Before I left Grenada, I talked to this elder. In the back of me, he was coming out this. How many of y'all know who Bo Abdel is? So you want to know the sellouts? All of these black people that you see on platforms. So this is a Bo Abdel was the one that sold the Moors out. Bo Abdel, Boabdil. Let me show you when I was in Granada, Spain. Watch this. He was shocked that I knew the history. Here in Granada with the elder I just met, he was just telling me the story, about Boabdil. Could you tell a story about Boabdil and what happened?
Sure. Boabdil
What's your name first?
I'm Henny.
Henny, how you doing, Henny?
Boabdil was the last Islamic, the last Moorish ruler of Granada. And he was kicked out by the Catholics, by Queen Isabel. And when he was kicked out, he wasn't killed or anything, but he cried when he had to leave. And later on, everybody said he was not really a ruler because rulers don't cry.
Rulers don't
his
cry.
Name was Boabdil.
Boabdil. His mother said you couldn't protect it like a man, so don't cry like a baby. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Boabdil. So we out here in Granada with the elder I just met. He was just telling me the story. Ain't this kind of crazy? Y'all need to go watch this movie, The 13th Warrior, because that has something to do with the Crusades too, with Jamie Foxx. Y'all should, if y'all ain't doing anything, I think it's on Prime. Please go look at this movie on Prime and watch Robin Hood. Jamie Foxx was the Moor. Watch that movie, bro. And let's have this conversation. He was a Moor if you go watch that movie. So, if you people that's on the feed, go watch. Also, I'm giving y'all stuff that y'all can do for the holidays, okay? Have a round table discussion around Thanksgiving. Have a discussion around the table for Thanksgiving. And if you from South Carolina, Charlotte, I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all ready? Watch this documentary. Queen Charlotte.
They're all facts, Your Highness.
Queen Charlotte.
She is very brown.
I did say she had more blood, Ma'am.
You did not say she would be that brown.
But I did say she had more blood.
Very brown. She is very brown.
I did say she had more blood, Ma'am.
You did not say she would be that brown.
But I did say she had more blood.
Very brown. Thoughts?
It is a problem. People will talk.
People will talk. It is.
So for y'all that don't know, that's where Charlotte, North Carolina come from. Charlotte, Queen Charlotte. Let's give them who Charlotte is. This is Queen Charlotte. Queen Charlotte was a Moor. Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, bro, they definitely don't. Bro, I was talking to this dude the other day. Oh, they definitely don't hear that. I was talking to this dude. I'm just keeping it real. These people, listen, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
You have no
I was talking to this dude the other day. He's sitting there talking about what white and black mean. He don't know nothing about what it mean, right? He's sitting there trying to tell me about what people look like. You know what I'm saying? But he can't tell me anything. Like, first of all, we talking in English. English just popped up on the scene out of the history. It just popped up.
But this is in Portugal. That's called Castelos dos Moros. I was at the Moorish Castle 1,000 times. That's the Moorish Castle in Portugal. That's the Moorish Castle. I got a video on that. I didn't even release.
Most people can't tell you why they believe in what they believe. That don't make it wrong, but it definitely don't make it right.
It's crazy, right? So I was here, right, at Castelos. You can look this up online. Look up Castelos dos Moros. This is in Portugal. That's the Moorish Castle in Portugal. And you know the funny part was, you know the deep part about this. Their roots was plagiarized. I don't know if you know that or not. Look it up online. Roots was plagiarized. It wasn't even authentic. It was plagiarized. Look up. I'm not gonna lie, brother. Doug, look it up. Look up roots being plagiarized. It come from Harold Kurlander. Alex Haley got sued for that. Look it up. You can't make this up. He got sued. See, black folks love to keep the lies going because it brings money in. And the guy from Gambia said it's a lie, but it's a good lie. But it brings money to Gambia. It's a lie, but it's a good lie because it brings money to Gambia. Y'all don't get it yet? It's a lie. But y'all like lies. But you don't want truth. Follow me? So let's go to black real fast before I get off this feed. This was J.A. Rogers. So these are the so-called black people are the ones that's cosplaying. Black in color, on the other hand, has no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. Black is from the Anglo-Saxon, B-A-L-E-C. That's what black is, B-L-A-E-C. So y'all are the ones that's cosplaying. Claiming to be black and you're not. Ooh, boy, you gotta love our people, bro. Hope y'all tweet this out and they can reach out to me.
Nah, bro. It's like what it's like what Chappelle said. That ain't keeping it real. That's keeping it wrong.
Let me go. I'm almost finished. I gotta wrap this thing up. Eat my vegan ice cream. So the most ancient names for so-called black people are Nisu or Nubian, Ethiopian, and more from ancient Egypt. So go tell your ancient black gods, cats. There's no such thing as ancient black gods. Okay, Moors from the ancient Egypt, Negro or Negretta. Black in color on the like white, or on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and Moor was probably used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. J.A. Rogers, 100 amazing facts, not opinions, about the Negro. So no matter which way you try to slice it, dice it, play it up, cut it up, you're not a black person, bro. So let me give you J.A. Rogers' book again. Nature Knows No Color Line. Okay? So, white people blacken their faces, not only for the Moorish dance, which is called the Morisca dance, is because the attraction of dark skin. Ooh, they love our skin tone, brother. In 1605, Queen Anne of England and her ladies blackened their faces and arms to the elbow. These are the terms in every language for Moor. So stop letting these people tell you that it's M-O-O-R. It's not just M-O-O-R. There's 50 variations of the word Moor. You can reach out to me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Again, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. That's my Zelle. That's my PayPal. That's my Chime. That's my Apple Pay. And that's my Cash App. But I hope y'all got something from this. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening on purpose. Okay? But I thank y'all so much for giving me your time. But I'm going to close out with hip hop because it's Hip Hop History Month.
Out of their ways, a tomb that's shooting out of their ways, that's the building block, okay, of the entire universe, okay, a tomb, okay, which is today's called atom.
Yeah. 10 to the minus 33 centimeters of space. 10 minus 43 seconds, that is time. If you want to see the last of the truth, look at my face. If you want to crack the mysteries of life, study this rhyme. Everything you see is a molecular structure. Your clothes, your home, you, your mother, your brother. Molecules make up everything we senses matter.
I want all of y'all to go to YouTube and look up Salahuddin. Please don't take my word for it. Let's have a conversation on Salahuddin, baby.
Molecular, even you rappers, molecules are made by atoms coming together. Some molecule structures are soft, others tougher than leather. Whatever, the molecular structure of things come from the atomic structure of things. Now you gotta hear what I bring and what I think clearly. We going through levels of string theory, but don't mind me, I'm just shining my light. True master got beat, so I'll rhyme on this mic. 22 years rocking, something gotta be right. I'm not a crook, I'm more the archaeologist type. Digging for truth, our original passing the pipe. Peacemaker, street say the KRS-One is white. I got the feeling for fearless, we fight fascism. I raise my voice against racism and classism. You can keep your fast living, I pass prison. Talk that you get hit with an ass whipping. I stand with a protest sign. I'm not known for crime, I'm known to hold mine with a chrome 9 elements. At this level, money is irrelevant. I'm making you more intelligent, and at the end of it, if you give the ancient African scrap metal, yeah, they will transform that into you get hit with an ass with it.
If you gave the ancient African scrap metal, they will transform that into gold. That's Dr. Ebo, True Master, and KRS-One.
I stand with a protest sign. I'm not known for crime, I'm known to hold mine with a chrome 9 elements. At this level, money is irrelevant. I'm making you more intelligent, and at the end of it, if you give the ancient African scrap metal, yeah, they will transform that into gold. Teacher, philosopher, mystic, scholar, don't get it twisted, he gets that dollar, holla, this K will slay, back in the day and today, yes I do bring drama, I'm a builder, I'ma get iller, I'm a professional without the milk or Matilda, when I'm on the scene it's clear, the street salute Chris with AR-15s in the air. Who you think I'm teaching? The conscious don't need to be taught. I'm talking to my dudes going to court. Them thugs in them strip clubs, goons in the back rooms. Real gangsters wondering when you coming back soon. Y'all little dudes is fakers. Y'all know money's made of cotton. So why you chasing paper? I'm not a hater. Haters whack, no doubt. I'm a lover. And I love taking whack rappers out. So let's get to it. You youngins need a spanking. And in a few years, you're going to be giving me a thanking. Thank you, big.
That's Ibn Khaldun. Ibn Khaldun, that's in North Africa and Tunisia.
Brother, can I have another? You can't play your rhymes for your mother. Every time I see another chick showing her ass for money, I holler, where your father, honey? What kind of childhood would produce an adult like that? It takes a nation of millions to hold us back. So why we holding ourselves back too? Yo, heaven got me, but really does hell have you? I'm spitting the truth to you, but you reject it because you don't really know what to do. So you fronting in your own ignorance, in your own belligerence. Real gangsters, man, are militants. Y'all just hoes with a million woes. You supposed to be down with the Sopranos? Who knows? Peace.